Hi everyone, welcome to My Wishes at Mother Phoenix Rising. I'm Deidre.
And I'm Sharon. And we're happy that you've come back to visit with us because I know I have fun doing this, so I hope you're enjoying it as well.
And I'm really excited about what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about having a short trip, like one full day with a girlfriend. And Sharon and I did that just about, maybe 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And we went up, if anybody doesn't know, we live in a very, very hot state. And so we took a trip to Sedona.
The beautiful Red Rocks. If you haven't been there, it is a must on your bucket list. It is just breathtakingly beautiful, good energy, lots of fun places to eat.
Well, I think, going up there, Sharon, didn't we learn a lot about each other?
Sure.
I thought I knew everything about you, and I don't. There's so many little things I learned about
surprises. It was fun. It was fun, and that's the beauty of getting out of town and kind of turning the phone off. And because there were some places that we were, the phones wouldn't get service, but.
Well, I know you weren't real happy when I told you to be ready at 6 in the morning. Remember?
Really. Exactly.
But it was perfect because by the time we got there, we had a fabulous breakfast.
We did.
At
we did.
Some of the most amazing restaurants that they have in Sedona. It was delicious, and we sat out. And weren't we listening to? They weren't crickets. Where were they?
Locusts.
Oh, and
so
they were so loud.
Yeah, and they were just singing.
It was musical. It was just beautiful. And we sat and talked about a lot of things we've never covered before, wasn't it?
Yeah, just being in a different setting makes you think of different things or trips you've done before. And we laughed and we laughed and we shopped and we shopped.
And then I had a friend that she told me, you should come visit. And we said, oh, yeah, okay. And we decided, let's just be spontaneous and go see her. And oh my God, we had such a great time. And she introduced us to another friend, and then invited another friend.
Yeah.
And the other friend brought some wine, so we had some wine, and then we had, we went up hiking thereafter we had wine.
Yeah.
Well, that wasn't.
It was fun. And we went to the Vortex, one of the airport Vortex, and it was up on this beautiful, beautiful red rock. And this is one of the few you didn't have to hike a long way to.
It's still a little shaky though, because there's a few places in those rocks.
Yeah,
but it's amazing,
But it was like a 360 view, and we laid on the rock and just absorbed the heat, and I mean, it was just almost vibrational. It was amazing.
Yeah, I really didn't feel like leaving. I mean, it felt that good because you did feel there was a health energy with that, and you felt amazing when we were through. So it gave us the opportunity to go shopping. So
we had lots of energy to go shopping, and we did. We did.
And the nice
I found Deidre lots of clothes.
Yeah, I mean, we walked in and Sharon says, here's something for you and for you and for you. And
I felt like a personal shopper. I think I'd be really good at that.
I think you would be. You know why? Because I did not go in there expecting to buy anything. And you found some really great clothing. I've worn that about 5 times. It's
awesome,
just
man.
perfect.
It looks great on you.
And then, with all the art galleries, that was really fun too. I know that we didn't want to buy anything, but we did buy some crystals. Remember? We went to the crystal store, and that was amazing.
Fun.
Yeah. And then I bought a couple pieces of jewelry, which I didn't expect to do.
Yeah.
So we were there shopping when we shouldn't have been. We were just going
what the
for
heck?
the day.
You only live once.
Yeah. And then so it's just really a fun thing. And we almost took a ride in the Jeep because they'll take you up to areas that nobody can get to unless you're hiking quite a ways. And
But we just didn't have the time. So, but you know what? Every time we go there, it's a different adventure. We've got friends we can go see. There's so many different trails you can hike.
What about that slide rock, is it called?
It's beautiful, but I can't see me sliding down a rock. I might walk through the water, wade in the water. But
I love wading in the water. I don't want to.
It's a cool stream. Yeah, just beautiful. And then this is a funny one. We decided to go have down to this really pretty restaurant down by the creek. L'Auberge.
L'Auberge.
And so we were sitting out on their
Wasn't
patio
it we were
deck.
having a drink and we're gonna have dinner.
We had a
after
cocktail,
that?
we're gonna have dinner, and so we're sitting at this beautiful table, white linens overlooking the creek, and you could hear the running, and all of a sudden we kept looking at this acorns dropping right in front of us, and we're like, where are all these nuts coming from? And there was a little squirrel running, jumping from tree to tree, and he'd run, get a nut, and he'd come back, and he'd drop it right in front of us. It almost went in my glass. It did. It went in an empty glass.
That's
At the
why.
end, he dropped it in an empty glass, and we're like, does he think we're nuts? So-
But you know, do you remember it was also the full moon?
Oh, yeah.
And it was absolutely incredible. So we went, when we did go up on hiking, we did go to the vortex right before the sun went down, and it is incredible.
Yeah.
And
And then we watched the full moon come up.
yes, and it just lit up everything. It just, and the colors in Sedona are breathtaking. I mean, if you've never been there, even if you've been there, you might want to come 3 or 4 more times. Because how many times have you been there?
Oh, a dozen. I
Yeah.
love it. I would go every month if I could. I always say every time I leave there, we're going to make this a monthly trip. Because, I mean, it's just, for us, it's an hour and 15 minutes. So
Well, we've been there like 3 or 4 times now.
I've
And
worn my
it's been-
Sedona
Yeah, kind of
orange.
did
Yeah,
too.
very
I just-
Sedona-y.
Yeah, it's just really, and you know what? You go up there and you're going to find people from all over the world because it's really an amazing place to go, and it draws people from all over the world. It's
And we've made friends there. We've made friends there, so when I go there, I've got several friends I can go visit with beautiful homes, with beautiful
And look
views.
how many people we've met there when we're just sitting in a restaurant and talking, and all of a sudden somebody starts visiting and asking questions. It becomes a lot of fun.
It does. It does. Love the place. It's my happy place.
So when do you think we should go back? Maybe next
I think
week?
next week. You're right. It's been too long, but
But it's a perfect trip. You know, I guess we're trying to encourage you that if there's anywhere that you live, just an hour and a half away where you can get away and get away with a girlfriend.
I know sometimes I think as I'm rushing that morning to get stuff ready, I'm going, oh, I've got so much to do. I shouldn't be doing this. I should be getting this stuff done and this stuff done. But you know what? Sometimes you just have to put that stuff back on the counter or on the shelf, as they say, and go for it. And the minute we got out of town, the minute we made that corner and saw those rocks, just like, oh, this is why we're doing it.
It just really helped energize both of us. And, you know, it was so much easier for the next 3 weeks. And it wasn't that we were stressed out to the nth degree.
Right.
Everybody needs to get away for a little bit.
That's right.
Everybody does. So thank you for joining us. I hope that you enjoyed this session. We really look forward to seeing you at Mother Phoenix Rising.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much.